Hey guys, how are you all doing? Compliments of the season. Yes, Merry Christmas to you all and a Happy New Year in advance. Just in case this video don't make it to YouTube before New Year Day. Happy New Year. So welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for sticking with me once again on another video. And this is actually in response to a request. Someone actually requested that I make a video on hair trimming, and I felt like, yeah, there's a need to talk about hair trimming because we always get this concept of hair trimming wrong, like seriously wrong. Now I was like using the bathroom one day, and this lady stepped in. I stay in the hostel, so we are like full of ladies in the hostel, and she stepped into the bathroom and she was like observing my hair. Like the way she approached me at first, I got that gist that she has been observing my hair. Not that very day, but she has been observing my hair. So I think she just built the confidence to come talk to me that day. And the question she asked was, "Is that your hair? Like, is that your natural hair?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "No, it's a lie. I need to like check it out." And when I let her finally check out my hair, she was like, "Wow." The first question she asked me was, "How do you trim your hair?" Because I used to have a long hair, but I went to my hairdresser and I was having a lot of breakage, so she advised me to go for hair trim. And after she was done trimming my hair, I lost a lot of my hair, and I was like, wow, that is very heartbreaking. I'm just here to shed more light on the issue of hair trimming, because a lot of times we go to hairdressers with our hair problems, we complain of breakage, we complain of our hair not growing, and the first thing they suggest to you is go and trim your hair. Now the thing is, trimming is good. Yes, trimming is good. There are reasons why we trim our hair. First, we trim our hair because we want to get rid of the dead ends, like those split ends that comes out. We want to get rid of them. That is one reason why we trim our hair. We trim our hair because we have believed so far that trimming makes your hair grow longer. Yes, that is actually the belief, that trimming makes your hair grow longer. We trim our hair because we believe that when we trim our hair, it comes out looking very full and it comes out looking very neat and all. The question here is trimming really good for our hair? Like, is it necessary for us to trim our hair? Now, let me just take you back on a scientific journey just a little bit. You see, the average human hair grow about half an inch in a month. That is, in 6 months you should have 3 inches of new growth, and in a year you should have about 6 inches of new growth. Now just imagine you trim your hair every month, like every 6 months you trim your hair, and you trim about an inch or 2 inches or 3 inches away. Most times we don't even measure, we just put in the scissors and we cut all of these inches off. The truth of the matter is, your hair is just going to remain at that particular length. It might not even remain at that length. It might be getting shorter each time you go in for trimming, because the more you grow your hair is the more you are trimming your hair. So there's no how you can retain your length. So I'm just here to like clarify the issue. Now, over the years, I have actually done something like trimming. I will just come on YouTube and I'll be like, oh, I was trimming my hair. But when I went on my research on YouTube, through watching a lot of videos like this, I also listen to other content creators because I learn a lot from them. So I get someone, I have to click on a video where someone said don't trim your hair, is bad. And then I was very curious, like, why is it bad to trim your hair? So I got the gist that she sees trimming as wrong, but then she sees dusting as right. Now, trimming is different from dusting. People will also say that trimming is the same as dusting, but no. Trimming is like cutting about 1 to 2 inches to 3 inches of your hair away, but dusting doesn't even take up to half an inch. Dusting is like you put your hair in a protective style. Let's say you put it in braids like this, or you put it in twist out. Then you take each braid or each twist and you check the ends, and then you just cut off that 2 or 3 strands that are single. Just cut them off to make the ends of your braids uniform. And then trimming is like when you take your strands and you cut about 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch away just because you want your hair to be uniform. The truth of the matter is our hair can never be uniform. There's no how you want to say it. The more you trim your hair, the more it breaks. The more you trim your hair, the more you are stuck at a particular length. So you should learn to do more dusting than trimming. I hope I've been able to make sense with this, because I don't want this video to be too long. I want you to be able to retain your length. So I want you to stop trimming and start dusting. And this is how you dust. Before you dust your hair, you have to put your hair in a protective style. A protective style in form of mini natural braids or natural twist out, something with your natural hair that you can be able to see the ends of your hair. So what you do is, after you are done putting your hair in a protective style, you pick each of them. It's going to take time, but you have to give it that time. You pick each strands and you check, examine each end of the braid. Just check those 3 strands of hair or 4 strands of hair that are coming out. Take your scissors and cut it off. Don't go any further than that, because the more you trim that length off, the more your hair gets stuck at a particular length, and you don't want that, because I know you want to grow your hair, you want to see changes this 2024. So you have to do something different. Please don't listen to them when they say come and trim. You don't need to trim your hair. No, you don't need to trim your hair. You can dust your hair. And in case you ask how often should you do this, I think once in 3 months, 4 months is okay. You don't need to do it often. Like, it's not something you should do every day, because there are different reasons why we have split ends. It's not just because we are not trimming our hair. It can be because your hair is dry. You're always letting your hair down to rub on the surface of your clothes, so that can roughen the ends of your hair and dry them off, and it can cause split ends. So you should try to also put these things in check, and you see how fine you're going to look at the end of the day, and that is how you are going to be able to retain your length. So please don't trim your hair this 2024, but you can dust your hair this 2024. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of the video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.